Lightyear movie summary in English. Let's begin. A Star Command exploration vessel changes course to investigate signs of life on the unknown world T'Kani Prime. Woken from hibernation, Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear and his commanding officer and best friend Alicia Hawthorne explore with their new recruit, Feathering Hamston. They are forced to retreat to their exploration vessel after discovering that the planet hosts hostile life forms. Blaming himself for damages the vessel sustained during the retreat, forcing the crew to return to the surface, Buzz volunteers as the test pilot for the hyperspace fuel crystal they will need to develop to return home. 1 year later, the crew has constructed a new colony to conduct repairs. However, after a 4-minute test flight, Buzz finds that 4 years have passed on T'Kani Prime, due to the effects of time dilation from having traveled at relativistic speeds. Buzz is introduced to an orange robotic feline Sox and continues testing the hyperspace fuel. With every test, 4 more years pass on T'Kani Prime until eventually over 66 years have passed. During this time, the colony develops, with Alicia raising a son with her wife Kiko, subsequently dying of old age, while Sox improves the fuel's composition, allowing it to obtain faster-than-light speeds. Against the orders of Alicia's successor Commander Burnside, Buzz uses the new fuel composition for a successful hyperspace test. However, he skips another 22 years into the future during which T'Kani Prime has been invaded by Cyclops robots led by Zurg, the robot's commander. Buzz meets up with members of the colony's defense forces, including Alicia's now adult granddaughter Izzy Hawthorne, M.O. Morrison, a fresh, naive recruit, Darby Steele, an elderly paroled convict, and the robot Durek. While initially reluctant, Buzz eventually warms to them after they escape from a nest of insects and investigate a mining facility to repair their ship. Together, they plan to destroy the invading force at Zurg's mothership. As they head back to the ship, Zurg intervenes and captures Buzz, then reveals himself to be an older version of Buzz from an alternate timeline, which split upon Buzz's return to the planet after the successful hyperspace test. Without the robot army to detain them, soldiers from the colony attempted to arrest Buzz under Burnside's orders, forcing him to flee into space. This Buzz and his Sox escaped at full speed and, via time dilation, flew hundreds of years into the far future, where he encountered extremely advanced technology, and eventually developed a way to travel back in time to prevent himself from stranding the Star Command crew upon the planet. Having worn out his own fuel, Zurg needs fresh fuel to travel further into the past and complete his mission, so he requests it from his younger self. Realizing this would erase Alicia and Kiko's life together, along with Izzy and the lives of all the other colonists, Buzz refuses. Aided by Zurg's Sox, Buzz and the cadets escape Zurg's ship and set it to self-destruct. On their return to the planet via a crash landing, Zurg attacks and takes the fuel for himself. Buzz ejects to shoot the fuel, causing an explosion that seemingly kills Zurg. With the fuel gone, Buzz finally accepts T'Kani Prime as his home. Burnside arrests the group with the intention of detaining them for their reckless actions, but relents in light of Buzz's bravery against the robot armada. Allowed to revive the Space Ranger Corps, Buzz unexpectedly selects Izzy, M.O., Darby, and Sox as his first trainees. With a new fuel crystal created using the computer left behind during the mutiny, Buzz and his team embark on a new adventure. In a post-credits scene, Zurg is shown to have survived the explosion,